What's good, YouTube? Explicit here, and today I'm back at you again with another commentary. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. As I'm going to explain in this video, things have been a bit more complicated than I thought. As you can probably tell by the title of this video, my setup did get destroyed, and it's probably not from who you'd expect. I was actually the one that ended up destroying my setup, but it was in the stupidest way possible. I felt I just had to make a video on it and kind of clear some things up. So in order for me to fully explain this story to you guys, I'm gonna start at the beginning. Right now I play in a basketball league, and it's just starting up, and we're not like totally sure on all the practice schedules. I think as I'm making this video, they came out with the schedules, but a few days ago when the story occurred, they were not sure entirely what the schedule was going to end up being. And by the way, before you guys kill me in the comments for using this Barrett and camping in the back of the map, it's because I'm trying to meet some of these challenges, get all the headshots I need. But anyway, back to the story. So I was in a Skype call with some of my friends, and they were talking about how they thought we had practice tonight. But I wasn't too sure about that. I didn't think we did because I thought I got an email a couple days ago saying practice got canceled. So I went downstairs to ask my mom what she thought about that situation and to see whether or not she knew we had practice tonight. So I was like, alright guys, one sec, I'll go find out. So then I put down my headphones, I took them off and set them down on the desk. And the way my room is set up, my desk kind of forms in L shape between the desk and the wall. So I sit in the corner of my room, and then the desk is in front of me, and if I turn to my left, the door's in that direction on the other side of the room. So I put the headphones on my desk, stand up, turn to my left, and start walking towards the door. Now, these headphones that I use have a really long cord, so it was kind of snaking around under my desk and stuff, and my foot got caught on this, and the cord was wrapped around the monitor. So when I take a step forward, my foot gets caught on my headphone cord, and it ends up pulling the cord, and since the cord's wrapped around the monitor, it ends up pulling the monitor down too. Now at the time, this was the least of my worries because I'm tripped, okay? I am falling as we speak. I wasn't worried about the monitor because I was about to hit the door. I was about to crack my head open on the door. So what I end up doing to save myself is I reach out and try to grab hold of my bed because the end of my bed was actually really close to where I was. And as I'm falling, I kind of managed to redirect my fall instead of the door frame, and it works. I land on the floor, so I'm kind of thinking, alright, I hear the crash. I obviously know that the monitor fell, but I also heard the crash of me hitting the floor. So all these things together, man, like this just causing tons of crashes and stuff. My parents think the house is gonna fall down. They call up to me like, "Hey Jay, what's that noise? You okay? You hurt?" And luckily for me, I was pretty alright. You know, I didn't get hurt too bad or anything like that. So at first, I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm fine. It wasn't too bad. So I turn around and walk over to where, unfortunately, my monitor is lying on the ground, and it's face down, so I don't know the damage. And I go to pick it up, and wouldn't you know it, as I pick it up, the screen falls out of the monitor. And not only did the screen fall out and shatter across my floor, but also all the motherboards and hard drives and stuff were hanging out. You know those green things, those are called motherboards, they were hanging out. Wires and metal and just everything was just all over the floor. As you can see, the monitor is completely destroyed. Unfortunately, this means that I'll have to get another one, and this means I might not be able to upload as regularly, but we'll bounce back. I also found out that the headphone cord snapped, so now I'm going to need a new pair of headphones. Luckily, at the time, my PS4 wasn't plugged in, and my headphones were actually in the other room, so I didn't end up losing any of the super expensive machinery. I could have lost my actual computer. That would have been obviously terrible if that happened. I ended up getting kinda lucky, if you can call this lucky, by only losing my monitor. It could have been way worse. I guess also, when you think about it, it could have been way worse. I could have ended up hitting my head on the door, and then my parents would have had to pay for surgery or stitches and all that. all that juicy beef, so that never ended up having to happen. But the thing that sucks about it is that's the computer that I use to upload, and it's not super powerful, but it's not garbage either. It's faster than the Mac that I'm using right now to upload is. And I also use that computer to render and upload and edit and process and pretty much everything else, because it's a pretty stable PC, I'd say. But yeah, overall, that whole experience was kind of a major L. I want to say tomorrow I'm actually going out to buy another monitor along with a new pair of headphones. Obviously not super expensive headphones, but just some decent ones to kind of get me through. So if you notice that my thumbnail isn't super edited or something in this video, it's because I can't use Photoshop, which is what I usually use, because on this Mac I don't have Photoshop downloaded. So it's probably going to be a pretty ghetto looking thumbnail and probably a pretty ghetto edited video. But, you know, overall, I'd say it shouldn't come out looking total garbage. In other news, I don't know how many of you guys are into basketball, but DeMarcus Cousins got traded, which was kind of a huge deal. He got traded from the Kings. He's on the Pelicans now. Him and Anthony Davis, obviously, probably the biggest front court combo in the NBA. And the Pelicans might, if they can land Chris Paul in free agency over the summer or something like that, that could be huge. Like, they could go from bottom of the West to championship contender overnight. I mean, already they have a pretty solid point guard in Jrue Holiday, but if they could land Chris Paul in the offseason, that'd be major for them. I honestly don't think Golden State has a counter for them. I mean, regarding the front court. Back court, obviously, they have an advantage. It's like Jrue Holiday against Steph Curry. Who would you pick? But, I mean, who are they going to line him up against? Zaza Pachulia? Like, that's not too... I don't like their odds. Moving on to the next topic. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me, oh, when's the stream that I promised for 100 subscribers? Oh, when's the stream? Calm down, y'all. The stream will probably be up maybe either tonight or tomorrow night, depending on some circumstances that are kind of out of my control. New video either Thursday or Friday. Stream probably tonight. Oh yeah, there's some good stuff in the works on the Explicit channel. Until next time, guys, this has been Explicit. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy. And yeah, I think that's just about it. Peace. Exposey.